Here we have the brand new ZD Racing BX12, a 1/12 scale 2-3S ready brushless buggy, which is very similar to the Rlaarlo X12S that I featured a few weeks back. This does look a lot like the Rlaarlo, but I do believe they've made some changes. Of course, looking at this, the obvious change here is the body. The shock towers are a different colour as well. They're orange on this compared to the Rlaarlo, which features black shock towers. Let's get the body off and take a look underneath. So under the body, it looks like everything is exactly the same as the Rlaarlo. It still has the same really nice oil-filled adjustable shocks. Of course, this thing has adjustability throughout. It looks like they've changed the diff housing on the rear. That is a different colour compared to the rest of the components on this buggy. That is grey. I didn't have an issue with the Rlaarlo X12S, but I have heard they have now changed it on the Rlaarlo version as well. So I do believe this is using exactly the same motor as the Rlaarlo, and it's a 2845 3600 kV. Although with this one they are using a different ESC. This is a 2-3S 35 amp ESC, compared to the Rlaarlo, which has a 45 amp ESC. Apart from that, everything is exactly the same on this little buggy. Now, if you're interested, you can check out the full spec. I will leave a link down below. My question to you is, which one of these two buggies looks the best? Do you prefer the Rlaarlo X12S, or do you like this one better, the BX12? Let me know in the comments section down below. So in the box here we have the Dumbo RC transmitter. This is exactly the same as the one that you get with the Rlaarlo. Here we have the black and white manual. Bag of accessories. It also looks like there's a speed pinion in there. Here we have the 3S USB charger, and then finally the battery, which again is exactly the same as the Rlaarlo. It's a 2200 milliamp hour 3S. So I wonder how much of a difference that ESC is going to make to the top speed of this buggy. The Rlaarlo managed to achieve 38 out the box, which is perfectly acceptable for a 1/12 scale buggy. Top speed on an RC car is a controversial topic at the minute. Check out my recent video to find out why. So let's get the GPS on this and let's see what this can do on the included battery. Right, let's start the GPS. So let's see what top speed we can get out of this. Are we going to see a speed close to the Rlaarlo? That's full throttle. Yeah, it's nippy. Just like the Rlaarlo, it's very stable. Sounds good. Very, very stable buggy. I do like these a lot. I really like that Rlaarlo. Are we going to see 38? Now, I'm guessing we're going to see slightly less. I don't think they've made any changes to the gearing. I may be wrong, but I don't think they have, so we should see speeds slightly less than 38. Bearing in mind this is a slightly less powerful ESC, or it might not make any difference whatsoever. Let's take a look. Stop and read. 38, so it's exactly the same as the Rlaarlo, even though it has a slightly less powerful ESC. So next up, we're going to take this to exactly the same location that I tested out the Rlaarlo. My favourite bashing location. You've seen it loads of times. Let's head down there and let's see how this performs off-road. Before we check out its performance off-road, would you like to win this buggy completely free of charge? If yes, all you need to do is head over to Raffle after watching this video. Make sure you're following my page. If you're interested and you want to take part, I will leave a link down below. So there we go then guys, that was the BX12, another really solid entry into the budget end of the market. It's pretty much exactly the same as the X12S. Of course it does have some minor cosmetic changes, but it's just as good as that Rlaarlo. Now the last time I checked, it's even cheaper than the Rlaarlo as well. It's about £30 less, which I think is around $40 to $50, which is actually quite a bit of money. But I do think the Rlaarlo wins when it comes to looks. I do prefer the body on that one compared to this. The on-road performance and off-road performance, just like with the Rlaarlo, is perfectly acceptable considering how much this little buggy costs. And it doesn't matter which one you go for, this or the Rlaarlo, they're very good entry points into the hobby. One of the most important things for a lot of people is spares availability. I do believe you can pick up spares for this ZD racing version, but the good news is you can also fit the Rlaarlo parts to this, and that includes a lot of the Rlaarlo upgrades. So we're going to leave the video there today. Don't forget, if you want to win this completely free of charge, head over to Raffle after this video. I will leave a link down below. Also, don't forget to like this video and of course drop a comment down below and let me know which one you prefer. Cheers for watching, see you on the next one, take care. If you enjoyed today's video, why not check out my full review that I did of the Rlaarlo X12S, or if you want to check out something really cool, click the bottom video.